Hey, I'm Mark Walters, and I'm standing here with Mark Wahlberg. Try to say that 6 times fast. And on behalf...
I won't forget your name. That's a good thing.
On behalf of Marks Everywhere, thanks so much for giving us all a nickname that we'll have to put up with for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, I give you the Marky Mark moniker. You have it. Take it and run with it, buddy. Please.
So Max Payne, I mean, this is badass, man. This has just got to be a hell of a lot of fun to do.
Do it, yeah. You know, especially after doing The Happening, where I'm like, oh my God, what's happening with the plants and the trees and the bushes? You know, it was like I needed to go off. I needed to exercise those demons.
You like doing action movies more than maybe like hardcore dramas, serious dramas?
Well, I like it for like the first 3 weeks, and then I'm like, okay, why am I not doing a romantic comedy right now in the Warner Studios somewhere nice and cozy? But you know, when at the end of the day, these are the kind of movies that I like to watch, and I think these are the kind of movies that people like to see me in. So, you know, I feel a lot of satisfaction when it's over. But you know, there are days when it gets tough, that's for sure.
One thing I like to ask people about is what kind of passions do you personally have in your life? Like when you're not shooting movies, what are your passions in life?
Well, my passions are my faith, my family, and golf.
Yeah. Play a lot of golf?
Well, now I have 3 small children, so I don't get to play as much. But I'm going to play tomorrow after I do all my interviews.
Yeah.
Got to get some golfing in Dallas.
Another question I had is with Donnie going back on the road doing things with New Kids on the Block, have you ever had any aspirations to kind of go back to your musical roots?
No, not a chance in hell.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather... There's a lot of other things I'd rather do.
Yeah.
You know, I just felt like it was something that I grew out of, and certainly when I started making movies, I really felt like this is what I was meant to be doing.
Yeah.
So
I think you're doing a good job at it.
Thank you. I mean, I snuck around Europe and other places and did a couple of concerts to pay the bills because I never wanted to take a movie role for money. Mm-hmm. But no, this is really what I feel like my thing is, and you know, I talked to Donnie about it because he'd already created a nice acting career for himself, but that's what he wanted to do, and he felt like he could do it in a way that would it would be good, and it would kind of, you know, give them and help them to earn the respect that they deserve. And from what I hear, the shows are going great and they're doing a good job and they're all happy. So
very cool. Can we look forward to a Max Payne sequel?
Well, I've never done a sequel so far. You know, I mean,
think you might change your mind with this?
It really depends. If we can make it better than the first, then it's worth considering. But I already told Ludacris, you know, he can step into the Max Payne role after this, and he's more than happy to do it. Cool. But we'll see. You know, they've been trying to do the Brazilian job for quite a while. I mean, God, they wanted to do a Perfect Storm sequel. I'm like, the guys really died in real life. And they're like, well, you just saw you floating away. You could be on an island like Tom Hanks in that other movie. So,
well, Mark,
they wanted to do 3 brothers. I mean, we'll see. You know.
Well, Mark, we appreciate you coming to Dallas, and thanks for taking out time with us.
Thanks, Mark. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you.
Take care.